So, hello everyone, it's time for more isekais! Isekai summer season! So, episode 1 here I think was pretty good. Realist hero. Genjitsushugi Yūsha no Ōkoku Saikenki? Saikenki. Realist hero. But I will say immediately, yesterday, we finally got to watch Black Company, that make Black Company. Basically, villain. Yeah, realistic villain, right? How to make money with schemes! And that was way funnier. I mean, obviously, you know, I love Kazuya and so on, and Rokogo and so on. So that was way funnier. For me, of course, I was like, oh, this is a scheming guy trying to make money. Yeah, this is way better. If I had to pick, right? I mean, I would obviously pick Black Company over this anime. Hands down, easily. It was twice funny. But this, of course, is supposed to be more of a likable hero, right? And he has like a waifu, you know, and so on. As I said last week, the issue how to fix this is pretty easy in a thematical sense. It's like a Battle of Nation, right? They have like 10 different countries, all fighting in one country, make them all trade, make them more specialized, so typical like, you know, 15th, 16th century, you know, trade system, right? It's super obvious in that sense. So I'm hoping, say it again here, I'm hoping he has realistic solutions, right? If he doesn't have that, you know. And this is the problem of writing these kind of animes, because the author has to be really intelligent, honestly, right? What kind of? Because he's like step at the stone, right? That works, even though I agree that maybe it was too easy for Senku and too most parts. But at least it's like the stuff they're saying makes sense, right? Senku's like, I can beat it like this, but do this. So they actually have to make research, right? But there's those warrior animes where it has a smart character, and the solution is really dumb. Like Nana. Like that is Nana! Holy shit! Her system was so stupid sometimes. I mean, she mostly won because everyone else is dumb as a rock, right? It's like a human playing with rocks and being smarter than them. It's like, oh yeah, hard, yeah. Let's play on super easy mode, right? The best scene is to have the zombie hand falling down on a button. And it's just like, how does she know? How does she measure the melting and the surface level of it and everything? It's just that's like, oh man, genius character being an actual idiot. Like, that's just ridiculous. That's my best. That is probably, I think, the best example of supposed to be a realistic protagonist. He's clearly the bad guy, but yeah, realistic villain. But she actually is really bad at everything she does. Everyone else is really stupid. And for that matter, I always say this right, but Shield Hero, I think, is the best example of, like, I think. I mean, I kind of like Shield Hero, but one thing I don't like is that Nafumi, right? You know, Shield Hero main character. He's not that intelligent. He's like kind of like a, you know, average smart guy or average person. But the other three characters, but the Spear Hero, is so stupid. They're so incredibly stupid, and they're so bad at actual being heroes. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just doing my meteor spear or something. Yeah, they have like zero strategies. And also the anime that makes any sense for that matter, whatever. Like, they're really bad at what they're doing, right? And that makes Nafumi look competent, because the other guys are really incompetent. It's like, that's not really good writing in that sense. But here then, what can Realistic Hero do? You know, I guess my bar is pretty high up here now, because this anime claims to have, you know, a kind of a genius, mathematical, economical capitalist here, right? So he has to be really intelligent. You know, I'm expecting kind of like a Senku, right? Senku of finance, you know, right? So yeah, let's start watching it. But you know, I have, you know, if he doesn't, I'm worried. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, and go. But obviously I'm worried that they're gonna fail on being a realistic hero, right? He has to be really intelligent and really smart with his yeah, capitalism and so on. Yeah, see the map there, Wealth of Nation time, baby. Yeah, 18th century mathematic finance systems. I love that. I was on Reddit and some guy was like, whoa, you think you can use modern finance system for like a medieval times? And just like, what the nation within like the 18th century, like early 18th century, kind of like, roughly, and it's like. It is mostly talking about like Portugal and England and so on during like the 15th century, like 500 years ago. Modern times, or oppies though. But modern times, not really. This anime is perfectly aligned for something like Wealth of Nations, basic foundation of specialized economic systems, like the 4 C's, right? That's basically what the anime is, the feudal system of trading. So I would easily win in this anime, yeah. I mean, it's not really that hard, it's not really that complicated, honestly. It's like kind of, today we know very well how that works in an economical system. It's very obvious. But anyway, I don't remember if it was opening last week. Maybe I just forgot about it. No, his name is Sōma, of course. His name is like Kazuya Sōma. Yeah, he's like a mixture of a chef and a simp. Like, with that goddamn name, man. There was these other leaders, you know, Lion Man, Ara, and so on. Obviously, she's sending her daughter, right? There's just a gold tray. Because his last fix was actually really simple. I saw the treasure. It's like, yeah, that's the easiest way to make money. I saw the gold. I played a lot of, you know, romance, core technical games as a kid, yeah. And you're like, oh, I need to build dams, so I need to get my economy and fix the rice field and so on. That's my childhood. I was like, well, this is pretty easy, man. Aisha is clearly hottest girl, though. God damn it, man. Where's my Aisha image? Oh, no. Yeah. Huh. Come on. There we go. She's kind of tiny though, but she's all adorable. This is... There we go, just fix it up. There we go. Covering already there. There we go. Forgot about Aisha. She hasn't appeared yet, but she's clearly hot character. She hasn't appeared in anime, but she's a kind of dark elf. They're hot, goddammit! Freaking waifu, there we go. Yeah, so of course you get, I think, his heroic powers, right? It's a character. You need to have some massive powers, right? After this guy was like, oh, it actually worked? That was a great scene, though. When they summoned him, and he was like, wait, it actually worked? I thought it was just random, you know, luck that we managed to summon him. Yeah, they're like, whoa! They didn't know how powers actually worked for this thing. That was a great scene, I think. That was a really good scene. They were like, what power works? Is he powerful? I mean, he's the isekai OP player, right? He's like intelligent. I don't think he needs to have manga, really. He's supposed to be an over-intelligent character, right? With super genius strategies. So, yeah, what's the need of him having magic? Like, that wouldn't benefit him. I mean, it benefit, but it wouldn't be necessary, I mean. What paint it works. Very simple animal. It's just touch the statue. Touch the gargoyle and get magic. I can write, in the opening is writing on 3 papers right there. I can write on the same time, telepathic writing, I can... And the sassy princess. He's a new king here, he's the king of business and bureaucracy. Oh my god, Oxelstjärna or something, oh, an amazing character. He's there to make money, baby. It's like Rostenscheid or something. He's there to make some money. Money. Yeah, he has magic pens. Yeah, amazing. I can use my magic to write 3 papers at the same time. This is amazing. I can effectivize my bureaucracy. Bureaucracy magic. Yeah. Yeah, living poltergeist. It's actually a pretty cool power, I guess, if you want. It's that bit that shouldn't be off me. She's like, what is weird with you, otaku? I don't know what shouldn't be is. Yeah. But that's actually a pretty good power then. It's like I can do 4 jobs at the same time. It's amazing, right? How much money I can make on that. It's like I can produce, you know, 4x times 4 hours of work every day, right? Holy shit, my salary. Or just have my own business, right? Like my own kingdom. It's super convenient paperwork, yeah! It's amazing for paperwork. It's awesome, don't you think? I like this guy though. He's like, I would also like the power. He's like, yeah, I can do a lot. I can, like, you know, control 4 at the same time, keyboarding. I can be, oh man, I can write so much code at the same time or something. It's amazing, right? Freaking multitasking. Multitask magic to the extreme, man. On the same time though, I don't know how much he actually needs the power. How much actually helps him. How much does it actually benefit him having his power though? That is the question though, because he's kind of like... he doesn't actually produce much though with the power. He's kind of writing a lot of documents. It's not like it's producing power. It's like it can make 4 hammers to build a house faster, right? The power would be better to have today or the modern time, and because I can write code and focus at the same time. Yeah, it would be way more effective, or do art or whatever at the same time, right? Like it's writing paperwork, not the most effective way. They make more money, woman. Make money. I pay my debts, Yeah, for the time being, exactly. I need to make money every week, right? Exactly. Yeah, I get that. He's capitalism, man. You can never have too much money. Yeah, it's like you can always be richer. You can always be richer. Like this though I think is very realistic. It's like you can always be richer than otherwise. Yeah, like you can always make more money. It's like, why do you not want to have money for women? Yeah, like that's how you should live your life, honestly. There's people all the time. It's like you can always have more, right? Like there's no. I always hated that whole idea of like money doesn't make you happy. I would say make you happy, but having money makes you less unhappy. Like, you know what I mean? Like the more money you have, the easier your life is. Let's be real here, right? Let's be real here. People will say that you just never had any money. Yeah, people who are against that, you just never had any money to begin with. That's what they say stuff like that, Those are silly people, yeah. Never had any money to begin with. Then say stuff like that. That is really silly, honestly. Well, she's kawaii though. We got some kawaii waifu. That's good, man. Yeah. Sassy waifu. Sassy princess. Like, yeah, always like, she's my fiance after all. I mean, it's his, he basically gets like, don't be that guy, but he basically got like property. Her father and basically sold her to him, right? So he's like his property, yeah. Yeah, etchy! Sure you were. Touching the princess, eh? Going for that princess. He can't resist it. I mean, I get it too. She's very, it's very sassy. I just sleep later, yeah. Yeah, I'm neat. Like, I'm used to staying up playing games. Like, he's basically like, I'm used to it, woman, yeah. I stood up, study, or nerding out on the nights, But everyone do respect you for being like, you can always have more money. See, everyone should live by that. You can always have more. Why do you want to have less for? Doesn't matter what you have, except pain, I guess, something, Except negative stuff, yeah, like pain and suffering. But you also have more, right? Yeah, should the man be the rider? I've never been on a horse before. I mean, she knows he's summoned, though. Like, yeah, come on, woman. You know he's been from another world. It's like, it's no horse where I'm from. Oh, okay, yeah. It's not horse where I'm from. The world you call isekai, yeah, masekai. There's no horses there. They're all dead in Japan, yeah. No, they're all dead. He promised grandpa to make babies, so don't you worry, cutie. Yeah, he promised grandpa to, spawn a lot of babies. So it's perfect for her, man. Yeah. She was like, I mean, I promised my grandpa to make a lot of babies, so yeah, princess, you gotta. I mean, they're already engaged, right? I mean, she could force engage. She doesn't want it, but I mean, she has no choice, right? It's freaking medieval time. He got that waifu. Every man's dream, man. Yeah, get the princess by forced by her father. It's like, yes. Oh, it's a nice meadow of flowers. Kire indeed. What if I burn it? Oh, these is ugly flowers. You can't eat these flowers. You can sell them maybe though. But can't you sell the flowers? Cotton, you can make cloth out of. But yeah, but you can make cotton and you can like sell it. Yeah, but can't you sell the cotton? I'm just saying like, this is kind of weird. Yeah, but can't you sell that and make money for other countries? This is really weird. This is a really weird issue. Yeah. Well, I guess a little less cotton because it's hot in the demon place. Yeah, but I guess it's like a little less cotton because it's hotter or something. Greenhouse effect. But obviously she stopped doing it a long time ago then. See, what he's saying now is like an obvious wealth nature thing. It's like, why did you stop making cotton if no one buys it anymore? You know what I mean? Like, how is the king and the queen so stupid, right? Yeah, so cotton crash. Stop making cotton then. This is an absurdly obvious solution. Like, what did he tell me? It's like, yeah, he's obviously right then. But as I said earlier, why can't you say cotton? Okay, it's overly saturated. Right? Stop making it then. Yeah, like it's the obvious thing ever. Like he shouldn't have to explain it to her. This should be like the most obvious thing ever. Yeah, but this doesn't happen ever overnight. It happens over years, probably. This doesn't happen over a night. It happens over a long time period, right? Even with war. So, or it's kind of obvious pattern too. So, it's like, holy shit, stop doing cotton then. Yeah, it's super obvious. So, anyone figures out probably by looking at the map for like 5 minutes. If you have just trade routes on the map, right? It's like, I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying it's not very intelligent. It's just kind of basic, very, very basic economy, right? He's like solving it by the most obvious thing ever. Yeah, if no one's buying cotton, stop making cotton, right? And if food is too expensive and the cotton price is not nearly enough close to the food price, right? Stop making food instead, you're gonna make more money, right? Like, you know, like it's, come on, like this is like very basic economy. It's a very word this anime. He's clearly right. I just wish that the issue was more complicated, right? Because the issue is very, very basic. But maybe it's something later happening. But this is like a super level 1 economy. Yeah, just make more. Yeah, make more crops instead. At least stop. You know, at least stop planting new. At least. Yeah, at least stop planting more of the same that you don't need anyway. That would be one start at least. That would be one start. It's like, yeah. I mean, it's like, it would be a start, right? To stop producing what you already have too much of. That's like, yeah. That would be a starter. Definitely. That's the first thing you do. Yeah, I mean, come on, like, of course. Stop producing the overflow of cotton if you don't need it anyway. It's like, kinda obvious. Yeah, don't worry about it, woman. I just like hanging out with my people, man. I'm not a real king, come on. What's this pretty boy? Love rival? Oh, he's a captain of the Royal Guard, say. See, his name is like Chef Simp, yeah. Soma Kazuya, or with the Soma family in Fruit Basket, yeah. Or a Zodiac, but yeah, that name, man, Kazuya. There's a last name you want to name your kid to after today. He's very pretty though, this Royal Guard. It's very attractive, yeah. You're trying to reform my country? What about my cotton plants, man? That's how I make my money, yeah. He's a hard sell guy, man. He's like, they're all useless except this guy. Yeah, everyone is completely useless except this one guy. It's like, yeah, thanks for that one. Yeah, it's like, they're all freaking useless. Okay. This is very nice history, you know. Very old use after all. Well, I just can't read and so on right. But obviously. Yeah, no, dives in the rough woman. He's like mercantilism. He's like, you know, you're like effective as a country here. But there are people with other skills, yeah. Yeah, if we're gonna teach them to read and so on, we're gonna really go down here and really improve the country. Yeah, we're gonna teach them to read. Can do a lot of fun stuff with our people. Why not, right? Yeah, like, you know. Oh, wow, no smell. It's like Romans and beginners. Yeah, I mentioned earlier the Romans. Yeah, cow council man. Now it's gonna go seek for his 180. It's again. Yeah, that's gonna go with Suikoden. It's gonna against the Suikoden. It's gonna go and siege for his 108 stars. Yeah, it's like watermargin in English. Yeah, watermargin. It's like the Romans taking his watermargin, and he's doing all these Chinese history things. Yes, those bastard other countries. Those bastards. Yeah, that king was really pathetic. He was like, you can be the king, man! Hero, I want to be king anymore. Take my daughter! You can be the king, you can smash my daughter, I don't care, man! Go take my wife! He was like, you can have them all, just leave me alone! Like, that king was so pathetic. He was like, yeah, just take my wife, take my daughter, I don't care, man. Just take them all. Holy shit, that guy was not the bravest guy, no. Not the strongest king, eh? Not really. Yeah, I am way better than the... Like, yeah, doesn't say much, I feel. Oh, this, come on, I want this Ara to enter, come on. She's clearly not a love interest. This, there we go, there she is. Clearly next harm girl. He's not wrong though saying that I am clearly much more competent and better than the last king. They're like, yeah, the king was horrible. So, the last king was crap. It's like, I'm better than him. It's like... I don't feel it's very hard, right? I don't feel it's very hard. I don't feel it's hard being better than the previous. Oh, there she is. Oh my god, Aisha. Dark hot elf. Here we go. Clearly the ultimate wife of the anime. It shouldn't matter if you can read and write though. I mean, it's beneficial though. That's kind of a weird thing to say though, because I get where it's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, that is an actual skill though, that does... Let's see. That does benefit you. Oh, men she's hot though, yeah, sure she is. But that is a skill that benefits you though, to be able to read and write though. So it's not the same thing as saying that your gender doesn't matter. Like, gender doesn't matter, not if you can read and write. It's like, that's not the same thing whatsoever. Like, they're very... One thing is something you can't help, whatever. The other thing is like, the actual technical skill you can... That looks like a freaking Rudus. Is that Rudus with that face there? It's like, he was doing that pervy Rudus face. Man, it's another isekai anime. Yeah, great speech here. Yeah, of course it's all about talent, right? Unqualified talent, yeah. Oh, and with the money too. Oh, it's gonna give the money if you have good talent. It's gonna pay them. Some little cute wolf. It's like, how can we pay them all? Don't worry. Clearly Aisha will come here, right? Yeah, they had a purple eye. Pretty boy. Yeah, see, clearly Aisha's gonna be like, I will show them I'm the greatest warrior lady. Yeah, she's clearly gonna be like, I think she's gonna be a warrior, right? She's the best fighter, probably. I will show you that I'm the ultimate soldier. Hot elf waifu, clearly. Yes, shake my hand! I'm the king! I am the best! Need a kawaii wolf after all. Ah, it's fun. It's fun. Good. He's motivating them with monetary rewards. I like it. Capitalism in a nutshell, yeah. And Isekai village. It's always the damn circle. It's always the same Isekai village in every anime. Stock photo Isekai village. Yeah, he's just leaving. Maybe it's an ending, but like a special ending then. Yeah, Sishu, I have to leave. See, so I told you guys, I swore with her. She's clearly the badass warrior of the anime. She's like a massive giant sword, right? She's clearly the strongest warrior they have. And then this Rudus guy, he's like a business guy, he's a fast guy, he's probably smart somehow. He's a kind of smart guy, probably, because he's fat. He's got a big belly, so he's a chef maybe. But come on, he's clearly an intelligent character. And then the cute kawaii character, what can the kawaii character do? There. This is a poor person, I don't know, at least not helped somewhere. But, I mean, it's kawaii, so it's like, the power of kawaii is there. I could do something. He's like a schemer. He must have Suikoden 2, the guy. He looks a lot like the guy that the tactician is Suikoden 2, the schemer guy. Yeah, this the schemer is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna scheme. Yeah, there is, and she's got big oppies. She has the power of oppies, and she's very beautiful. Yeah, she got the power of like 2 watermelons coming there. She got that power, right? Yeah, waifu power, definitely. Also, it's probably the daughter, of course, of the other leader. So that's one thing too, for that matter. But she clearly got that oppai power. That's good. That's good. That's excellent, man. Who doesn't want to have, you know, big oppais in the team, right? So I like he's like gathering up the legendary warriors. It's like Genshin, yeah, Suikoden strategy, making your own empire, you know. Clearly, you know, provoking this badass warrior elf lady, right? She's like, oh yeah, I can show them I'm the strongest there is. Yeah, look, she's getting all thirsty, right? That's how you get, you know, a thirsty warrior waifu. Yeah, you're like, who could beat me, huh? Who's the strongest? Come and get it, right? Yeah, he's doing the Suikoden strategy. Come and get me. I'm building a new country. And it's like, yeah, he even mentioned basically it was doing Suikoden strategy. He basically even mentioned it. Was like, yeah, we're gonna go with this, you know, Chinese 2,000-year-old myth, you know, like the cow. Yeah, we go with that strategy. You know, it's like the water margin and so on. He was basically like getting into it. It was like, yeah, you know, romance, and then it's water margin, and yeah, it's like the gathering of the 100 soldiers. You know, he was going into like the classic Chinese myths, right? It was like, yeah, okay. I see where he's going. Yeah, I see where this guy's going with this thing. Yeah, the Chinese warlord, of course. Yeah, Eastern Han Dynasty. But I mean, he's the Romans. I mean, I mentioned it before, right? I mentioned that straight up, right? When I before I watched the episode, I was like, I remember playing this, you know, Romans of the Kingdom, and so on. I hit the map, you know, Romans of the Three Kingdoms. I was mentioning that, you know, Shao. Yeah, I was like, that's what he's gonna do, right? Romans of the Three Kingdoms. I mean, I've been there, so I've been here in my life, man. Yeah, I played that game a lot, right? Romans of the Three Kingdoms, different Tecmo games. Yeah, and watermarking. I think it's written about the same time, right? I think so. I mean, but yeah, I mean, obviously it's way later. But I think Mortal Morgan takes place some other time. When does Mortal Morgan take place? The 108 Outlaws. It's Genjitsushugi Suikoden. Okay, maybe it was later. Okay, it was later. But it's kind of like the Suikoden strategy, you know. It's like, I'm going to romance thing, and we're going to get the 108, we're going to get the secret warriors, you know. Yeah, it's combining two great games, right? Suikoden is the Japanese name of Mortal Morgan. Yeah, they're based on the Chinese novel, but it's based on Mortal Morgan. Right? He's basically doing Mortal Morgan plus the three realms of the three kingdoms. Yeah, he's doing the three kingdoms and Mortal Morgan. And the genius strategy. He's like, I read China history books. Let's do that strategy. How to make big country China. Of course, I read Mortal Morgan because I'm a huge fan of Genjitsushugi Suikoden. Right? So it's like one of my favorite games of all time. Obviously, Suikoden is an amazing game. And I played the Romans games a lot too. They had similar games, the strategy point to some extent. Yeah. You know, when I was the anime call now again, I remember the opening up, Winter Soldier. Yeah. Hero Tales? Whatever, that anime is straight up Mortal Morgan, yeah. He has all the different 108 warriors and they're picking up people and so on. I think it's called Hero Tales in English. Hero Edu something. Yeah, Hero Tales. Because it's what's called in Japanese, Eiju something else. Yushin Eibu, yeah, Yushin Eiju. It's about a guy, you know, picking up different Chinese warriors, you know, fighting the evil empire. I mean, it's straight up his Mortal Morgan. Like, it really is Mortal Morgan, yeah. Like, it's one guy, you know, picking up people. But yeah, I'm a huge, you know, I grew up, I love these games, right? Mortal Morgan, especially then, of course, the second game, which is the first thing you get when you actually Google it. Yeah, it's an amazing game. Whatever, you saw it on Google. Like, this is a game, you know, played it hundreds of hours. I've beaten it 10 times over, right? Suikoden 2 or Mortal Morgan 2 then. Where you play with, you know, you have your armies, you gather people, right? You make your... Yeah, I mean, it's very similar because you make your own country and you recruit people and you have the whole, you know, find the legendary chef and so on, right? And you have both military fighting, the dual fighting and so on. It's a really good game because you have 4 different endings and it's just betrayal and love and everything, right? And death and so on. It has everything going for it. It's by far one of the best games ever made, I think. It's a truly an amazing game. And what he's saying is basically like, I'm gonna play the Mortal Morgan strategy. Yeah, he's like, I'm doing Mortal Morgan and Romance of the Kingdoms. Let's go, baby. That's what he's saying, right? Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I think the cotton thing, while he's 100% right, it's also something that the kingdom and the king should have realized by himself. It's very simple. So that's one issue with the anime. It's like, yeah, he's clearly right, but those people are clearly stupid. It's not like he's like a genius, you know, economic guy. It's that everyone else is really stupid, right? So I think that's an issue, you know, for an anime where it's like, this guy's supposed to be super genius economy. Yeah, but it's more like, no, everyone else is really bad at it. It's kind of shit hero strategy again, right? Yeah, it's like, well, it's not really that he's good, it's more everyone else is really bad. So, kinda. But the ending was smart, though. He's, yeah, gathering all the intelligent, all the genius people. That's good, though. Freaking technocrat site is awesome. But anyways, you guys do Revenge, and of course tomorrow, One Piece! My favorite character is coming One Piece tonight. Jesus Christ. She's finally here.